According to the federal government, nearly 43 million people have federal student loan debt. So these changes will impact a lot of people and a lot of people who are thinking about borrowing in the future. If you take a federal student loan out before July 1st, 2026, the main changes are with repayment plans.
Payee and ICR are going to be phased out as of July 1st of 2028. So if those are the two plans are the cheapest options for you right now, you can enroll in them and continue to make payments. But at some point, and probably if you remain in them until July of 2028, you'll be transitioned into income-based repayment, or IBR.
Some people, your payments are going to be significantly higher. Other people might not see as much of a change, but it's really going to come down to how the math works for you as an individual.
For future borrowers, limits change next July. While there are no changes to undergrad borrowing limits, there are changes to grad school borrowing limits and Parent Plus loans. Grad Plus loans that allowed borrowers to borrow up to the cost of attendance will now have a limit of $200,000.
It may be a matter of just trying to find a cheaper school where you can fund it all within the federal loan system. Or unfortunately, I think the sad impact is that some people are just not going to be able to afford those degrees.
The limits for Parent Plus loans will also change for undergrads. Instead of the cost of attendance, it'll be $20,000 a year, up to $65,000 total per child.
Say that you borrowed $20,000 for, your freshman, sophomore, junior year. Senior year, that's only $5,000 left of funding, so you are going to be having to look to other sources.
But people should be thinking about the cost of the schools that they're looking at. And maybe you're going to have to start looking a little bit more local and maybe at community colleges. There are lots of community colleges that offer great programs, and people get their degrees and they go on and they get decent jobs and they're not saddled with tremendous amounts of debt.
Now, I barely scratched the surface there. Every borrower's situation is different, and there are a lot of changes we didn't get into. So, new tonight at 6, we'll talk about changes to the SAVE plan. On your side, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.